I'm George Boss Ryans, and this is the Ghetto Free Press. I'm in Gordon, Georgia. I've covered a city council meeting here after being called, number one. Number two, I traveled around the city, and I was interviewed by a local news television station, and I found the comments posted about me are of a degree that has never been published before. And I've been doing this work since 1975. Gordon, Georgia, have published negative comments by the local citizenry that I did not receive in Lowndes County, Quitman, Georgia, Meigs, Georgia, Dawson, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, and many others, including Bentonville, Arkansas. But here in Gordon, Georgia, I was called a bigot, racist, outsider, disrupting the normal flow of things, ignorant among many others. And yet, they cannot find this speech nowhere in my 500,000 views or 4,000 videos. Moreover, I even refuse, which is a part of my nature, which is a part of my personality, which is a part of my operandi, not to focus on what the new Christians and the new patriots of this dispensation spew out among the righteous at this dispensation. What I have done here in Gordon, Georgia is no different from anything that I have done since 1975, and you do the math. This includes 21 years in the United States Armed Forces. This includes me being under 300-day plus criminal trespass from persons unknown in Lowndes County. It's yet to be identified. This old 1860 charter mentality, or the 1857 Dred Scott decision of controlling, suppressing, and abating the American citizens, is nothing new. And so I just left last week, Macon, Georgia, rally for KJ, Stephen L. Johnson, murdered in Macon. The mother, Renee McGee, is yet suffering. And I journeyed to Americus, Georgia, where people are suffering at Southwestern University about discrimination and workman compensations and respect towards black African American workers and employees. Then I went to Moore's Ford Bridge after being called or asked to come by Representative Tyrone Brooks, former NAACP Edward DuBose, and the rest is history. Then I was called here to Gordon, Georgia. And I want you to watch what is happening to black mayors across the state of Georgia. And so I'm standing behind these bushes, or this bush, to represent who is standing in front of and behind these elected officials that the American citizens voted into office. But the Secretary of State, Georgia Attorney General, the governor of the state of Georgia, Nathan Deal, nobody seemed to be aggressively trying to resolve these issues. The news media, not according to me, but according to them and according to the citizens, saying that is a pattern and practice to circumvent the ballot box and the power that we thought we thought was respected under our form of government here in the United States of America. Not in China, not in Russia, but here in the United States of America. So we're going to have to crawl through all of this stuff that these people are putting before us so we can be seen by Al Sharpton, Victor Blackwell, and other news media outlets that seem to have hidden their head, like the legend concerning the ostrich bird who bury their head and pretend that they're in heaven while the common man is denied the right to vote and the right to have a free press here in the state of Georgia. And while the Justice Department ignores us as we suffer, yet we can fight in every war of this great nation. And so I believe in truth that it is now time for America, after 498 years, to respect all citizens equal and without showing favoritism. The time has come. This is the Ghetto Free Press, doing what we do, trying to help save our beloved nation. And if the so-called patriots and Christians and Muslims and Jews and Hindu and you don't stand up, we just may lose this republic. And the wicked will say, we got them. We didn't even have to fire a shot outside of the borders of the United States of America. And we brought down the last great superpower. I wish the leaders of this country, and I pray that the leaders of the state of Georgia will understand and overstand that as a community, state, nation, and world, that we are not who we claim to be, but who we prove ourselves to be over a given period of time. Bye-bye. We're gone. But in the end, truth, right, and justice will prevail over the wicked. Bye-bye.